Well, good afternoon. I'd just like to say one thing to you all. Thank you. I did say on my last video that it would be great that if I could reach 15 by the end, 15 followers by the end of July. Well, already since the last video, I've hit 16. So yes, thank you very much to everybody who's subscribed to the channel. So now I'm going to be cheeky and see if we can make 20 or more by the end of July. Yeah, fingers crossed. On the up note is that means that it's given me the impetus to do more videos and content. Yeah, so let's hope that keeps me driven. I just thought I'd have a bit of a chat to you all today and say who's given me inspiration and encouragement for my wargaming and towards my painting. Now, I do know a gentleman called Dave Imrie, or David Imrie, from Scotland. Do find him a really nice gentleman. He's always very handy. Speak to him quite a lot over Facebook, and I do see him at Partisan in the UK from time to time. Yeah, Dave's really nice to talk to, and he's not one of these painters that won't tell you how he does stuff. Always helpful on exchanging tips and how he blends or what colours he uses to achieve his painting. So yeah, he's one of the inspirations, and some of the demo games that he's put on in the past at Partisan and some of the stuff that he does for his own collection is absolutely lovely. He has his own page on Facebook. It's Saxon Dog Miniatures or Painting, I can't remember which. Yeah, so yeah, he does some really lovely stuff. So he's always been an inspiration to me. The other inspiration is a good friend of mine, is David Andrews. Now, he works for a large company that makes fantasy figures. But years ago, I used to go around and see him, and he was always beavering away painting figures. And I used to ask him how to do stuff, and he says the best thing is to do is just keep painting yourself, just keep going and going. But on the other hand, I did learn from Dave colours that you could just lay over in three light colours: base, medium and highlight, or sometimes four colours at the top. You've got some good ways of painting, very, very simple, but good, clean and crisp. So a lot of my inspiration, the way I do things, comes from his way of painting. He's another nice bloke. He will help you, talk to you. Very much like David Imrie, he is down to earth and isn't struck with stardom, if you know, and still genuine, real people to talk to, genuinely nice people within the hobby. So those two have always inspired me. The other one for the fantasy side of stuff has always been Mike McVeigh. He's done various different dioramas for GW when he worked there, and his stuff is really, really nice. There's been various articles in White Dwarf where he's explained how he's done stuff. The temple diorama for Lustria that he did has always given me inspiration for fantasy figures. But yeah, he's another guy. I use various different paints. I mean, when I first started out, there was only enamel. That's how old I am. And I remember GW releasing the first ever acrylic paints. Yeah, that was amazing at the time. But you look back at them now and think, yeah, bit interesting. You know, some of them I've still got. Some of them, the colours are all fine, still usable. I mean, I think they must be about 30 odd years old. Then I've got the Vallejo paints. They've always been all right. Quite enjoyed them. Coat d'Arms, which is very much similar to the first load of Games Workshop paints, Citadel paints. I do still use them a lot. I do find them nice. I've got Foundry paints. Well, the Foundry and Coat d'Arms are very similar in texture and mixability, or for blending. I do like using those. I've got some of this AK third generation, interactive third generation, or 3G as they call it. That's nice paint as well. It's very smooth paint. Dries very matte as well. So yeah, so these guys that I've spoken about, these, except for Mike McVeigh, like both Davids that I've mentioned before, these are the guys that have put me in the direction of colours, basic colours, paints. So they've been a big inspiration to me. The demo games that the pair have put on are absolutely outstanding. I mean, Dave Andrews' buildings that he makes, it's just beyond belief. They're both part of the Bodkins, and they do demo games now at Partisan. The last one they did was absolutely amazing. They did 100 Years War one as well last year. Dave Imrie's got his own set of 7 Years War figures, and he put a display game on, I think it was last year, which was truly inspirational. So yeah, so that's the people that have inspired me, and I seem to say I've really found them very useful and very nice to talk to, and they give you pointers or will tell you what colours have used. They're just, absolutely amazing. It just blows my mind how simple their painting is, but looks so good. So that's what sort of inspired me for painting. I mean, when we all first started, most people used white undercoat until I read an article, I think it was in one of the journals, which was written by Rick Priestley, and it was called Paint It Black, and it was from a black undercoat. And so when that came out, I've always used a black undercoat. Turned me back on white undercoat a long time ago. That's, paints have changed, spray paints have changed. I just miss a proper flat mat for undercoat, but now I use a paint that does that, dries that like that, and it's like self levels, so it don't pull. Well, it can do if you put too much on, but if you paint properly and put it on, it doesn't pull, and it dries flat matte, and it just really is lovely stuff. So yeah, so thank you very much to all those that subscribed and took me over 15 subscriptions. So please keep it up, please like and share, and subscribe and all that gumph that you're supposed to do on Facebook. Not Facebook, on YouTube, to make your channel a success. I will be trying to post this on various different pages to get some feedback. For those of you that do 40mm, do not think I've turned my back on it. I mean, I'm just doing 28mm content to appeal to both people, both sorts of people within the hobby. 40mm, I will be getting some done soon, so I can share that with you. I've got a bit of Border Reaver stuff sat on the workbench, so I might try and finish some of that off. I'll probably dig out what I've done for that, take some photos, and get my buildings and scenery out. I've done that, and that was done by Purple Lion, by Jeff Lacey. They really are lovely models. Lift off roofs, lift out floors, so you can really immerse yourself in skirmishing. I can't fault them. Not everybody can afford them. I mean, I'm not in the position where I can afford loads of it, and I get a bit at a time. But his stuff is absolutely amazing. I think it's Purple Line Productions or something like that, or Designs. I can't remember off the top of my head. Should have written it down before doing this video, I suppose. But yeah, that's enough waffle, I think, for today. But yeah, again, thank you to you all. Please keep watching. Please get me viewing hours up, and subscriptions up. It'd be really much appreciated. But for now, cheers. Bye bye.